Hello everyone, my name is Mo and today I'll be showing you how to make a video game in Godot. So, in this series, we're gonna make a platformer game. So, it's a 2D platformer game. So, what we're gonna learn today in this video, we're gonna learn movement. In Godot, we're gonna learn some principles, how to use the engine, and how to download it and stuff. So, let's begin. First thing first, what you're gonna do is open up the browser. Next, you're gonna write Godot. Okay, enter the site. Enter the site. Next, what you're gonna do is download latest. So it's 4.4.1. Click on download. Once you download it, you're gonna open the program like this. Next, what you're gonna do is you're gonna create in your projects. You're gonna name it tutorial 01. Okay, you're gonna create. Next, you're gonna wait. Okay, now you're gonna see this interface. You're gonna see this window. This is Godot. Okay, so you have this viewport. This is a 3D viewport. This is for 3D games. We're gonna do a tutorial on that later, but not now. So you have the 2D viewport, as you can see here. We have the scripts viewport. We have the game viewport, and we have the asset store. This is like Unity's asset store. So you can download stuff from here if you wanted to. What you want to do is you're gonna create a new node. So you're gonna go to the node window or the scene, whatever it's called. So you're gonna create a new 2D scene because we are making a 2D game. So 2D scene, node 2D. So if you wanted to rename it, you can double click it or maybe click F2 if you want. We're gonna name this world, as you can see. Now we're gonna make the player. The player in here is a character node. Character body 2D. Okay, create. Once we create a player, we're gonna assign a collision shape to it. So we can, deal with physics or whatever. So you're gonna create a sprite too, so we can see the player. Okay. So this is a node tree. This is the parent. Those are the children, as you can see the line here. See? This is the parent. Those are the children. If we delete the player, which is the parent, children are gone. If we delete the child, it deletes itself, or like children. It's like on levels. So if we have a sprite in here, icon. If we delete icon, it's gonna delete only the icon. If we delete the collision shape, it's gonna delete the collision shape and the icon. If you delete the world, it's gonna delete everything, okay? It's like that. So what we wanna do is we're gonna assign a texture to represent our player. Since we don't have any assets now, we have the Godot icon. We're gonna use that. So you're gonna put it in here. As you can see, we have the Godot logo. Now, what we're gonna do is assign a shape to the collision shape. We're gonna use a rectangle. Now fix the points so it matches the texture, as you can see here. Perfect. We're gonna save world.tscn. Now, what we're gonna do is attach a script to the player. Let's rename this to the player. Now we're gonna attach a script. create. Now, we're gonna make a variable. A variable is like a value that change. So for example, what values can change? Maybe I'm gonna create var, maybe health. Health could equal 5, could equal maybe 10, 10,000, 3, maybe 0, you'll be dead. Another type of variable, maybe coins. You could have 20. Sorry. You can have 20. You can have 40, 50. You can have 100. Another type of variable is maybe we have coins, we have health, we have ammo. That's an example. Maybe 12. Sorry, 12. So it changes. It doesn't stay like 12. You can shoot a bolt and it's 11. That's how it works. Another type of like stuff that we store values in, we have const, which is a static value. So maybe we have an ID value that we don't want to change. Maybe it's ID 1. Maybe it's ID, maybe it's the player max health. Max health is 100. Player cannot exceed 100. Maybe it's speed. The player cannot exceed 1,000 for its speed. So since we know variables and costs, we can start coding our game. So we have to make a function. Function physics process. Physics process. We're gonna make in here. We're gonna make input for the player to change in directions. So what we're gonna do is go to project settings, input map, add new action. We wanna add left and right. Moving left and then moving right. We're gonna add the plus button or the cross, or whatever. Add. We're gonna press A or the left arrow, as you wish. Press any button in the keyboard. So we're gonna press A. Okay. Right button is D. Close, save. Now, what we're gonna do is write input. Input. You can press tab to complete. Dot. If input dot is action pressed left, then the velocity is gonna equal to speed. It's gonna equal to minus speed, so velocity. Now we have an error here. Why is that? Because velocity, we have a 2D game. Velocity is a vector. Is a vector 2, is a 2D vector. So it has two values. It has the x values. Hold up. It has the x values. So the x-axis, like this. If the value is positive, then it goes right. If the value is negative, then it goes left. Second value is the y-axis. If it goes up, if it goes up, I think it goes up. No, it's inverted. Okay, it's inverted. So up direction, or if it goes up, means it's negative. If it goes down, means it's positive. Okay, up is negative, down is positive. For the x-axis, if it's going right, then it's positive. If it's going left, then it's negative. So we're gonna put it back. Okay. Next, what we're gonna do is go to the scripts tab. We're gonna write velocity.x. See, the error is gone. Velocity.x equals minus speed. This is an if statement. If this action has completed, then it will do this action. It's like the node tree, but for code, as you can see here. See, it's very similar. So we're gonna copy this, Control C, Control V. We're gonna write. Okay. Next, we're gonna place move. We're gonna write move and slide. We should not forget the camera. Camera 2D. Okay, perfect. So, in order to start the game, we have the play button. Run projects. So this play button will play the game from its main scene. In our case, we have only one scene, which should be the main scene. Okay. If we have more than one scene, we can choose the main scene, and it will start from there. So, like that. This will run the current scene. So we are in this scene, so we'll run this. This is run this specific scene. So if we click on it, we can change, we can go to any scene we want and try to run it. This is Movie Maker. I honestly didn't try this, so I can't tell you much about it. What we want to do is run the current scene. As you can see here, if we press A, it goes left. If we press D, it goes right. Hold up, should be going right. Oh, sorry, we're gonna make it positive. So left is negative, right is positive. Okay. So A, left, D, right. Now you can notice that it doesn't stop. Why doesn't it stop? Well, that's pretty easy. We're telling the player to move left, and we're telling him to move right. We told him to. So we didn't tell him to stand, to like not move and stay still. We need to tell him that. So we're gonna write else velocity dot x is gonna equal to 0, as you can see here. If we keep it like this, it's only gonna work on the right button, as you can see here. If you press right and not pressing, then it's 0. Right, not pressing, it's 0. If you press left, it's not gonna work. Why? Because this is interfering with left. Okay, what we're gonna write is else if. So if this is not happening and this is not happening, then this is what's happening. Okay, as you can see, it works perfectly. Now we can't leave the code like this. It looks junky and not quite beautiful. So what we're gonna do is delete all of this. Add a new variable direction equals vector 2.0. Get it right here. Direction equals velocity equals inputs dot get axis. The axis should be first one is negative, second one is positive. So the negative one we talked about is left, so we're gonna write left. The positive one is right, so we're gonna write right. Next we gotta do velocity dot x equals direction times speed. So this is direction. It could be 1, it could be -1, -1, or maybe something like that. And then it multiplies by speed. So -1 multiplied by speed is -1,000, and like that. So I'm gonna write this. It works like a charm, even when stopping. As you can see, from like 6 lines of code to 2. And the code looks much more beautiful. So this is all for this tutorial. Next tutorial will be about physics, like jumping and gravity. And I hope you enjoyed, and see you in the next video.